play music. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Alright. Hi, welcome to Drunkards and Dragons, episode 34.
Yay.
We're back, finally, and hopefully back for good. Hopefully there won't be any more fucking interruptions and shitty shows. Yay!
There may be
Alan's not gonna
more
ruin things
interruptions.
anymore.
What? I don't know
And Kaito may ruin things some more.
I actually will next week because I won't be here.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What the
Yeah,
fuck, man?
What?
You have to be fucking kidding me.
No, I'm going to Louisiana
I had to
for
tell us now.
like a week.
Are you gonna stop by
Doesn't
South
matter.
Carolina and visit me?
Yeah,
Where'd this come
I
from?
told you guys.
Where did this come
I told
from?
you guys this.
Wait,
You're
you're gonna visit me
trolling.
in
No,
South
I'm not.
Carolina?
You
trolling.
agreed to pick
You're
me up from the
trolling so
airport.
hard.
You actually agreed to pick me up from the airport. This is not a troll.
Okay.
This occurred.
That happened.
It happened.
Yep, that
It
happened.
happened.
Wait, you're
I
gonna visit
think
me in South
we should
Carolina
all-
too? On the way?
Wait, what?
You're gonna
Dude, I'm
visit me
taking
in
a
South
fucking flight.
Carolina on the
Go
way?
fuck yourself.
Right, but it's all the way.
What does that mean?
I think we should all just take
I don't
turns
even know what's
killing
happening
Kaito.
right now.
Cling,
I think
cling,
Alan's
slam!
just
I'm being jerk face.
Alan being Alan.
Yes.
I'm going.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the
That's
thing.
nice.
Oh shit.
Thing done. That was definitely Rebel Yell. Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah. Hey, boom. It still says episode 33. You sure
It
you
says
said
34.
that?
It says it. It says it.
Check
No, it definitely
Facebook.
There
says
was
it.
something
33.
gross in my drink.
Nope, there it goes. Alright, you're
I
lucky.
don't
What-
know
okay,
what that
Apparently
is,
I
but it
typed
was
in the
my
thing and
drink.
did not click the button. So that is
Tastes like
unfortunate.
plastic.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, so last time on Drunkards and Dragons. You guys were still fighting fucking goblins on a beach.
Yeah, beach.
Because this is
And yeah, goblins.
taking forever.
I don't know why you're making it so long. Don't make it so long.
Yeah, and
Are you-
Alan's dying in a corner.
This is everything to people just not being here. We've actually only had two full sessions of us being on this beach so far, which is not a lot. Every other session's been interrupted. But yeah, you're fighting goblins on a beach. You made it through the initial wave, and you are now fighting the main pack. And there's a
and
dead
Kaito's retarded.
No, I'm fine.
dead slash injured unconscious man on the ground being attacked by goblins. Cellie is lying in a corner, lying on some rocks, throwing up blood onto herself, and just being all around horrible.
That's what happens when you
so,
leave
yeah.
the podcast.
Talk so
Kriv-
slowly,
Kriv-
yes.
Kriv is standing on top of climbed his way on top of the wreckage of the ship through a Molotov cocktail down at the Goblin Commander, and right now it is his bodyguard's turn. You guys all ready to start?
Woo!
Yep.
Did I take
Ready when
Cellie out
you
of
are,
initiative?
DM.
I totally took Cellie out of initiative.
Well,
I'm
she
dying,
was
so
both lying
Cellie.
on the beach, dying, and in real life, dying.
Alright, Cellie, roll an initiative. Let's see where you jump
Um,
into this initiative.
Eat it.
At the top.
23! Holy
did.
smack.
Only good
Minus
roll
10
roll
for throwing
tonight.
up blood. Right?
I don't think that's the case.
Minus 5 for dying.
I'll throw you in somewhere.
I'm still like weirded out that there's a thing.
Just
There's a what?
throw
There
it
was
up,
something in
Stephanie.
my shot. It was like a little plastic something.
Steph, you always
Just-
drink the
just throw it
worm.
up.
Come on.
Just throw it up.
Alright. Okay, so I think it's his bodyguard. And he throws himself in front of his commander. He like moves himself, he like runs over and he like stands in front of his commander and like puts his shield up.
Hey, that bodyguard is acting like a bodyguard.
Okay, I gotta say
I'm
something.
really glad.
Wonderful Stephanie.
What?
Keep
I'm
going.
really
keep
disappointed in Sonic Colors. Like,
What? Mhm.
No
it's
one
not,
cares.
It's not fast enough.
Zero
Were you-
There
fucks
are too many 2D
given.
sections. Like the scoring is awful.
Reflex save, anyone? Come on.
The scoring is mostly ring based. Like it's like half speed, half ring. So like you can
I
just
don't know
do
why
whatever
you're
you
not
want
just-
for a long chunk of time and just collect rings, and it's not good. I don't like it.
I don't know why you're
You
not
live
adapting.
20 feet away. Why don't you just hit him? Come on.
Because that would
This is
require
pretty
me
hit.
standing up.
This is pretty hit Kaido worthy.
What? No, Alan, you
I pre-ordered Pokemon today.
Yay.
Did it? Did that thing.
I will buy it in December when I have time to play it.
Cellie, it's your turn, by the way. Maybe you should be paying attention and doing your turn things.
I roll
And not being
over
a drum
and I
ball.
start throwing out blood.
Oh, good.
You already
okay.
did a lot of that.
You're gonna keep doing that?
I mean,
Alright, so you roll.
I assume
You roll
I
over.
assume I passed out, so I wake up and I start throwing out blood, and I say, "Mr. Baern, I think I was poisoned." Blah. And I throw up.
No, you're just
No, you just
dumb
have a
and
couple
you
of fractured
fell-
ribs and you're retarded.
Yeah, you fell a distance and it was not good for you.
You may not know where everybody is.
Right,
They're about
Alright.
100 feet away from you.
right, and I just keep yelling for
Might
Mr.
want to roll
Baern.
perception.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Roll
throwing
perception.
up.
See if you know where. See if you can see them.
I mean,
Are you
100
gonna-
feet,
you're not trying
100 feet
that?
is honestly not that far. Like, that's like, what,
Yeah,
you're
but
on a football field?
she's getting up after passing up.
Passing up?
Two of us are hiding in the boat.
Passing out. Shut the
Understanding.
fuck up.
Okay, yeah, you can find them. You can search around in your dizzy stupor and eventually, you see them. Kriv. No, you don't see Kriv or any, but you see Baern barely. You just see like
Mr. Baern,
like a piece of him.
I start crawling over to Mr. Baern.
Please head that way. Please head that way. Please head that way.
There's dead
But
bodies of goblins just everywhere.
I don't have
You're not
control
using the
over my
right thing.
character.
Use the select tool.
Top left corner, select and move.
Yeah,
There you
Yay!
I just crawl on my belly towards Mr. Baern. I keep yelling, "Mr. Baern, I'm dying. I think I was poisoned."
Okay, so she's gonna be out of commission this thing. Hope you guys are confident in doing this yourself.
Yay!
Not really. Think Annie could probably kill a couple
Uh,
of these. Baron's gonna be dead in the next turn.
It is the two. Okay, you guys see two arrows come from the rocks again. One of them from a person or from a goblin that you can see. The other from an unknown adversary.
Holy crap!
the first
How many
one-
goblins are there?
Against Baern. That is definitely a hit. And the second one against Kriv. 15 versus AC.
Does not hit.
Okay, so the one that hit Baron is going to be the one that is currently visible, the one that you guys know the location of, and he only does 9 damage. So you get pelted with an arrow from the rocks.
So yeah, that arrow came
And
from the
then
rocks.
it's the goblin
Burp, burp,
commander's turn.
Herp, herp, herp,
burp, burp.
Burp, burp, burp.
It's a double burp.
Burp, bup. Burp, bup.
Burp, burp.
It is currently on fire.
He is currently on fire, and he takes some fire damage.
Ah!
Okay, and then let's see. He like pushes his bodyguard out of the way, and then he like starts to saunter towards Baern and brings out his a giant battle axe from his back, and he just like holds it in his hands and attempts to smash your face in with it,
Mr. Baern, be careful.
but
Blah.
not really your face, just your whole body. Let's see. 26.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, you take 19 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that hits.
How dead are you?
So he's taken how much total so far from this?
A lot. It's your turn.
Pretty fucking dead,
I'm
I
down
want
to
to say.
4. Down to 4.
Okay.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Yeah, I may have killed you all.
Thanks
No party wipe. You said so.
for that.
He can do whatever he wants.
You
I
can
don't know if I
actually do
ever
whatever.
said that. I don't know if I said no party wipe.
I think you said no party wipe because it's bad to share that with everyone. For whatever viewers watch.
It's fine.
I want to say
mean,
bad TV, but this isn't TV.
If I will just tell you this now, that if Baern dies, you guys are probably all dead.
Probably.
Just FYI.
No,
I will
Can I
do
heal
what
him?
I
don't have
can.
Healing powers.
No, you don't. I can.
That's good.
My turn?
No, it's my turn.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna say. Yeah. Okay. So the arrow that was like going towards Kriv, you notice that it kind of falls short in the sand. It's not that it like gets deflected off his armor or that like he dodges it. It just kind of like falls short in the sand.
Hey guys, that arrow fell short. I
What
noticed
arrow?
it just now.
Pretty sure Kriv noticed it. Pretty sure Kriv noticed it. Because I was heading for Kriv.
Yeah.
You're underneath half a ship.
Psh. Psh.
Okay, so
Whatever.
it's like somewhere up north-ish. Hey, Baird, you might want to, like, you know, move out of the line of fire. You dumb fucking mind back.
Wait, where do you want me to go?
I think he's trying to figure out a way not to die right now.
No, I mean, Kriv, where do you want me to go?
Take fucking pinging. Here,
No,
take
like-
some cover, for fuck's sake.
Don't call things by their names. Tell me where you want to go.
He just said take cover.
Under
He
what?
said two things. He said don't stand in the line of fire and take cover.
I don't know what the line of fire
You're
is.
just being
That's to
co-
my back. Like, and the other thing, what cover?
Where the fuck did you get hit by the arrow? Go the opposite fucking way, you dumb
I don't know
fucking
what it-
shit!
Whoa. Whoa.
There's a lot of yelling.
Just-
There's a lot of yelling happening right
Just
now.
tell me where you
Whoa.
want me to go, Chan. Just tell me where you
Lots
want
of
me to go.
anger.
Go south, the ship. Take cover from the
I don't
ship.
know which way is
Fucking
south.
play
Okay,
your-
go to the ship. Thank you. Okay.
I will fucking kill this motherfucker! I will.
Go down, not up.
Okay.
Come to my voice.
I want him to die.
Drive
I want him to die.
So I shift over, and then I
Wednesday,
break for the
your
boat,
ass
and I
is
hide
done.
under the boat next to, what's her face, and I
Hey man, what's up?
I dress my wounds very quickly. So that's second.
Maybe you should use second wind or something.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
doing. I'm dressing my wounds.
That's
very
what he's
quickly.
doing. He's dressing his wound. He's actually doing the correct stuff. He's fine.
I'm still
For once.
powdered up.
All right,
right?
Annie, it's your turn.
I,
Um,
I
Annie
actually
can do your
don't
stuff.
know
Annie, it's your turn.
how much health it gives me.
Healing
Do
surge
you,
value.
do you have your character sheet?
I do somewhere. I have no idea where it is.
Oh yeah.
Well,
mine's
all right,
still-
Annie,
Oh my
you
God.
go and do your stuff. Run! Go get it now. Go, go, go.
Me?
Go, go, go,
Right
go.
now?
Yeah, go get your character sheet. Oh, your character sheet's right here, Steph.
Never mind. I can teleport. I just went psh, downstairs and back up that quick.
No, she.
All right, while she's doing her stuff, you can figure out what your healing surge value is.
Okay, I got it. All right.
Cellie, you see Baern run away into the beaten husk of the ship.
Okay. So
Mr. Baron, don't leave me.
I have absolutely no idea where my character sheet is. So I'm gonna.
It's cool.
guess-
I'm looking
PNCinsider.com. Pull it up.
I'm gonna guess.
I'm
12.
looking it up now. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Okay.
It's my turn.
Tiger.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. I said it was your turn.
Question.
Sure.
If I were to shoot my arrow while I was hiding in the boat, would that be obstruction? Or could I find like a crack in the boat, like there?
It depends
like, shoot through
on
the
what you
crack?
say you're doing. What are you doing?
It's your line. It depends on your line of sight. First of all, second of all, I'm gonna give you this. Is that don't you have an ability that works better when you're in stealth?
stalking strike.
Okay. If you have line of sight, you can hit someone from your line of sight, as long as you're within line of sight. So, the part you're in right now, the boat itself. Okay, so you're inside of the lower part of the boat, where Baern ran in from, where you can see the goblins from, is like this giant hole that's ripped in the side of the boat. So that's what you can look out of now. So you have perfect line of sight of the goblins. Like, it's this giant hole. The boat is basically cracked in half, and you're sitting in the half of it, like in the crack through the center.
Okay.
So you have line of sight. Kaido, your healing surge value, it says, is 10.
Okay.
Here's
Alright,
up
I'm
to
gonna
10.
stalking strike, because I'm...
And you get a plus, remember you get a +2 to all your defenses.
For the turn, yes.
When you, yeah, until the start of your next, or until the end of your next turn. Oh no, until the start of your next turn.
Yes.
Who barked like that? Alright, I'm gonna, so I'm like a little... I can't even talk right now. Am I still powdered?
You are whatever you want to be.
Woo!
Yeah, it hasn't been long. Let's say you're powdered for the next 3 rounds.
Alright. So I'm like, I see Bear next to me, I'm like, Bear, I gotta be sneaky about this! I'm gonna get that bodyguard and he's never gonna know!
Stephanie.
It's happening.
Yay, go Annie.
Stalking strike!
Coke. Oh, Annie.
Tiger.
You guys can call her Annie Adderall.
What?
Yep.
What's Adderall?
Yep. Doing that thing.
I just killed that!
Okay, you rolled Walking Strike 3 times.
Yeah, she did. Let's go with the
That
first
was an
one.
accident.
Good job.
Only meant to do it, but that second one looks really nice. Oh no, that
You have
second
to-
one
you have
looks
to
really
pick the
nice.
first one.
Take that one.
No, you can't
The second
pick.
With
one.
the first one.
You can't pick the one you want.
So missed.
Versus what? Versus AC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says AC on the thing.
Yeah, even with combat advantage, that first one misses. That's the only one that misses, though.
Okay, but then I get to roll a stealth check to see if I stay hidden after that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here
So
I
go ahead and roll
go.
a stealth check.
I'm like, Baron, I'm gonna hide!
I'm gonna oppose his perception check. Okay, you make it. Yeah, you're still. He takes the arrow, like whizzes past his head, and he doesn't know where it came from. He's just like looking around, and and then he like fixes his eyes on Baron, and he's still looking at Baron. Do you have a quarry yet?
Damn it, I got to say that he's my quarry, but he is now. So it didn't count that time, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think quarry actually gives you bonuses to your attack, right? It only gives you bonuses to your damage.
That is
No,
correct.
it gives you, bonuses to your... It adds an extra die 8 to your attack.
To your damage?
To your damage. Extra die to your
That's what
damage.
I did mean. That is what I meant.
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay. It is the goblins' turn. Let's see what they do. They're gonna start running towards the boat. Okay. They start to like climb inside of the boat. We're gonna call it difficult terrain. So they like run down the beach and they get to the back, the like rear section of the boat, and you guys can hear them like start to like pull planks out of the way and climb inside of the like broken pieces of the boat. All right, Kriv, your turn.
There, they're coming
You
in.
are still sitting on top of the boat itself. So you're sitting on like the deck, one of the like decks of the boat.
Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
I am going to move over here. Still on top of the boat. I'm going to light another bottle with a rag in it and throw it, make an improvised rain attack at this goblin right here. Range base of attack.
First, which one?
The topmost minion-y looking goblin.
Has cover because of he's actually in the boat like pulling pieces out. So if you do throw, he's gonna have cover.
Okay, so both of these goblins have cover. I
Mhm.
guess I'll make a shot at the bodyguard then.
Okay.
Alright, should I use my base attack bonus for basic range attack?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. 24 versus AC.
You hit. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll. I'll roll up your damage.
Roll the damage for since it's like an improvised fire Molotov thing.
I got it. Alright, he's gonna try and... yeah, I'll wait till his turn for that.
Natty both.
Okay, so
Are you Nathan?
your fire, it hits him. Oh, wow. And it, like... It smashes, like, right on his chest and kind of, like, engulfs him in fire. He doesn't drop, but he starts, like, burning and he's now on fire.
Does he wail? Like,
Yeah, he
can
like
I
screams.
can I make a
definitely screams
high
out, and you
check
guys
as
can
well?
smell burning goblin.
Can I make a high
Justin, I
check
just-
as do they know about me?
They definitely know that you're up there now.
Okay, so there's no
I mean, this
point
is
in
the
making a high
second Molotov cocktail throw down.
check. I guess I
Keep
will
track
make...
of how many of those you're throwing too, or how many of
That's the second
how many
one.
of the wine bottles you're wasting. Okay.
you said I had a total of what, 4?
Yes, we're gonna say 4.
Okay, so I've used 2 so
the
far.
cask or the like chest that you found had 4 in them.
Okay, and as a minor, I am going to cheer on Baern and tell him he can't die here. So, Baern, heal for your healing surge plus this. Plus 1.
Fantastic.
Kaido,
There
if
you
you
go.
11
run
health.
downstairs,
Okay.
I just printed out a new character sheet for you. It's downstairs in the printer.
Who prints things?
He's
I
not
do.
getting up.
I just did it.
I
Your
print
mother.
things.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. The goblin, it's the bodyguard's turn, and he attempts to shake the fire off that's on him. He like starts to pat himself, and he eventually, after like patting himself down, he eventually gets all the fire out on him. Made that save, and then he like starts to look around to see where the Molotov came from, and sees the boat and starts running towards the boat.
Who is Molotov?
Molotov cocktease?
No. Who? Like
Cocktail?
someone named Molotov probably invented it.
Okay,
Who
this is as
he,
far as he
her?
can go. He starts heading towards the boat. Cellie,
Yes, sir.
it's your turn.
I crawl a little bit more. I look at dead bodies all around me, and I'm like, oh, looks like the gang did some work. I do my best to not throw up and to channel my vomit into energy. And,
Alright, roll a
and use
save
healing
versus
surge.
the nausea. So D10
Sure.
or DC 10. No fortitude.
What
this
if
is
your
0.5.
vomit becomes the weapon? It's an
Okay.
idea.
His vomit became a
You-
weapon for himself.
You try to like choke it all up and just like and kind of fight your way through it, and then it like you can't, and you feel yourself like you feel sick in your stomach and you throw up a little bit more. I'm gonna say you're sickened. You can make one action,
Okay, I will use.
so you don't
I
really
will
have enough
try-
energy to like do too much.
Okay, I will try and use my vomit to reinvigorate myself and use a healing surge.
All right. I'm gonna say you're not in combat currently, so you can use it without second winding.
Okay.
Alright. You swallow your vomit and heal
Oh.
yourself.
So lucky, Baern.
Yes.
You're so lucky right now, Baern.
Not sure if that's gross or cool. No, it's definitely gross. Gross.
Okay. Now, the goblins, you start to see that the goblins up on the rocks, that there's like goblins on the rocks and they start to climb down with their bows.
What?
you see another one come into view as it's climbing down. So now there's 2, but you already knew that because there was already being pelted down.
Could be just one guy with 2 arrows.
Burrup's turn. He is going to
Burp.
head towards the hole in the ship as well.
Am I still hidden?
Yeah, you're still hidden from him. Mark.
Woo!
Okay, he gets the hole in the ship, and he can't fit through with the bodyguard in the way, so he like grabs the bodyguard and throws him back behind him. The bodyguard like barely gives him any resistance. He just kind of like, because Burrup is so much bigger than him, he just kind of like grabs him by the scruff of his armor and like pulls him back to pull him out of the way, and the guard like falls
Is
back
Burp
behind
still
him.
burning?
No.
He is burning,
Oh.
but as he barely even pays attention to it, and as he's walking over, he just like smacks the last few pieces of his of the fire out.
Does it damage his armor at all?
What?
Does it damage his armor at all?
He, not
You know
that you
you
can
want
tell. His armor is what? He has like no AC.
Okay.
You're fine. I wouldn't
Okay.
even worry about it.
What was that?
Me trying to kill
Okay,
Cellie.
that's fine.
It was a big bang.
Big bang.
He did.
Okay.
He-
I'm gonna say the bodyguard's like 2 damage from being pushed over, and then he like walks himself over to here. He stops. He like stops at the entranceway so he can pull the bodyguard out of the way. All right, Baern, your turn.
What? Oh, okay. I step up to big guy, and I scream directly in his face. So that thing. Oh, crit. Okay, good.
Oh, good. It's a crit.
Yeah.
What are you screaming?
I scream just
critical.
obscenities at his face in the hopes of like, fucking making him
Unintelligible.
scared of me, I guess.
buttons.
Okay.
The villain's menace is only the bonus is only granted to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you gain the +2 attack and +4 damage.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna make that the grenade.
What?
Okay. You hit. Confirm critical. So just roll another d20 and add your
Okay.
modifiers. I don't even remember what modifiers are, so I'm just gonna say that you're using them.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think you have a modifier.
really-
You have a total
okay.
of 6. +6.
There we go.
That is actually a hit. That's actually a tie. But I'm gonna say since it's a confirm,
off.
it's a hit.
Roll off.
So-
Roll
Max
off.
damage.
Roll off.
Roll off.
Yeah.
Alright,
dude.
you
Nato,
do
shut
this?
the fuck up. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck
beat
up.
that.
Okay,
Beat
fine.
that thing.
Oh no. Oh, looks like
Yeah, it's crit. Fuck you.
Okay.
So, Mac,
Alright, so
19
wait, do we say
damage?
max damage?
Max damage.
Or do we say
You
double
said
max,
max
damage? Max damage, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So
Max
19
damage is the
damage
bitch's way out,
and you
dude.
get to draw a critical hit card.
Wait, I get both?
Can I pick the card? Can I pick the card? Can I pick the card? Can I
Yeah,
pick the
No,
card?
it's
Alan.
always
Pick the
max
card.
damage and draw a card.
Oh, sweet.
Can I
Okay.
pick the card? Can I
Draw
pick
one
the
card. Do that thing.
Remember what I said, Alan? If you pick a card and it's not your turn to pick a card, whatever that card is, it negatively impacts you on your next turn.
A, I don't remember you saying that. B, I really want to pick the card.
Does anybody else remember me saying that? Because I'm pretty sure that was said.
What are
I
your
can
skill
imagine that being
requests?
said.
What are
I
these
just don't
things?
remember it.
Just accept it.
Shut up,
I don't know
Kato.
why I can't fucking...
Okay, I stole the card. Oh, god damn it, he stole the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my teeth. Pick that one.
Alright. I think
What
that's
kind of
the-
weapon
But
do
you
you
don't
have?
have to pick
the
one.
bludgeoning
Just
one.
get one.
My teeth.
Yeah.
Teeth.
Yeah, what kind of
No, he
weapon
gets,
do you
um,
have?
Okay.
What are you hitting him with?
He's hitting with
It's a
his-
bludgeoning weapon.
with
He
his
has a
hand.
fucking mace. Okay, so he takes
So?
19 damage, and you like crack your mace down on top of him, and like on top of his head, and you see him like clench really hard down on his jaw, and like some of his teeth break off
Yay, my teeth.
and like fall out of his mouth. But he does not look phased. He whips his battle axe back. He's now bloodied.
Dazed? Question mark.
He whips his battle axe back, and he he slams it down on you, but it looks like he's actually aiming for your shield.
Okay.
Okay. 23 versus AC.
Yeah.
Okay. He smashes his axe into your shield, and you like feel it like vibrate through your arm, and your shield takes a small like dent in it. You take 12 damage, and you have a -2 to all defenses.
Okay.
Save ends.
Good job.
Can I save now?
No.
No.
At the end, at the beginning of your
Jinx,
next turn.
give me
Okay,
Coke.
okay.
So.
Hmm?
But
You
that
owe
was a
me
quick act.
Coke.
I owe you a Coke?
Christopher owes me a Coke.
Oh.
In addition to the many
No,
he
I don't.
already owes me.
Annie, your turn.
Whoop 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 whoop. So I'm at stealth right now, and I am like jump out of myself, and I'm like, hey, I'm here. What's up?
No, I'm done. I
Guys?
can't do it. I can't fucking do this.
And then I see the two. Wait, are those guys still obstructed? The double goblins?
No,
Yeah.
they're like they're like slowly climbing their way into you. So
Yeah.
they're not obstructed from you because you're on the bottom floor. They're obstructed from Kriv because he's on the top floor going down. So they're not obstructed from you. They're like crawling their way through the ship.
So I see these two goblins coming towards me. I'm like, holy schniggle fritz. Like, that one goblin on the
Schniggle
left, he is now my quarry. Like, quarry him to the death. And I'm gonna double strike these guys so hard, they won't know it's coming. Alright, ready?
Like,
Go.
you could have just said, I'm going to use double strike. Saved us so much time.
So much time. Fucking
One
alright.
damage! Ah.
You kill both of them.
Yay!
You
Yeah,
double
wow.
strike them both. Both of your arrows fly true right through their faces as they're climbing in through the ship, and they just kind of like drop dead right there, entangled in the wood of the ship as they're
Did you
climbing
guys
through.
see that?
Okay.
I'm burning
Uh,
goblins. I'm fine. So it's my turn.
Hey, look. Yeah, it's your
John,
turn.
I'm hungry.
That's nice, Alan. Okay, I'm going to take another one.
Okay, we're down
And
a little bit.
so this is my third bottle. I am going to go ahead and throw it at
Too
Burp.
much.
Bup.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna stay like that.
5, 16 versus AC.
No, this is versus these things are versus reflex, not versus AC.
Okay,
You're
16 versus
you're
reflex.
throwing. Okay. Okay. He has concealment right now because he is standing underneath the arch of the ship, and he's standing and Baern is standing directly in front of him. So you can't safely throw the bottle at him without chancing it breaking and some of the like flaming liquid falling onto Baern. Just FYI.
Holy crap.
So if you want to do it, it's fine. I'm gonna roll a small percentage chance that it hits Baern.
I'm gonna just go ahead and move over to the edge of the ship and throw it at the bodyguard behind Burrup.
You sound like a
And I
chicken.
guess I'll just use that roll. So 16 versus reflex on the bodyguard.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah. Okay, it hits him. And okay.
I still can't
And
help.
as a minor, I will encourage the dwarf to stand his ground and stop trying to fall over dead. Death will come later. And he heals for 16 health.
Whoa.
Does that burn his healing surges or yours?
Yes,
Both.
yes it does.
Both.
No, doesn't burn mine.
That's not an answer. That's not the answer to the question.
That
Both
doesn't
is an
burn
answer.
mine.
It's
It-
not the right
it
answer,
takes-
but it's an answer.
No, yes
Just shut
is not
the fuck
the
up,
answer to
Alan.
that question. Okay.
So, Kaido, you're down 3 healing surges.
What?
All right.
So wait, did you heal me, or
So-
what did you just do?
Yeah, he
Yes,
did.
you
He healed
fucking
for
not paying
16.
attention.
Oh yeah.
God damn it, I hate you so much.
Okay, so that's 30 health.
Why don't you just add 16? Just shut the fuck up.
16 plus 13 is not 30, it's 29, bro.
Okay.
We can do math. Yay!
Okay,
Wow,
bodyguard.
that's not
Math.
full
He
health.
picks himself.
Maths.
He picks himself up, and he attempts to. He's bloodied. I don't know how you guys see that. The fire, as the fire's burning on him, it starts to like seep out of like his blood starts to seep out of his wounds, and you guys see like these bubbling pustules on his skin that are like
I
sending
laugh at
steam
him.
off.
That sounds. Gross.
He tries to pat it out, but it doesn't. The bit of fire that's on him doesn't go out. And then he looks up at you and roars, and then pulls a javelin off his back and throws it up at you on top of the ship.
Okay. That's fine.
Is the javelin on fire?
Oh! Steph, do you want
crit
to come here
me.
and look at this? Tell me what that is.
You crit me.
Well,
crit,
it's a
crit,
2
crit.
and a 0, which I'm pretty sure means it's a 20. So.
No, 2 plus 0
So
is 2.
I get to pick the card.
So
What the
that.
fuck?
So
No,
I get to
I'm
pick
gonna,
the card.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick the card since I'm the one taking this.
No, I want to pick the card. I want to pick the card. I want to pick the card.
You don't get to. You don't get to. Just
But-
go vomit somewhere.
You know what?
But-
Fuck it. None of you get to pick the cards. What if I do that, huh?
I want to pick the card.
I'm drawing those.
Christopher, don't be mean.
Go ahead and draw. Drag it onto. Okay, fine.
Okay. Sweet.
Wait, no, John gets
So-
to
I
pick the
can't
card.
fucking
What the
see
shit?
it for some reason.
Well, crypt die.
Yeah, piercing. Normal damage, 6 dex, 1d6 strain.
My nose is really
Okay,
itchy.
you have to drag it onto the board, or else I'm not letting you pick cards anymore.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, piercing weapon. I
Um,
take 1d6 strength and dex damage. Separate rolls.
Lean into the blow. That sounds cool. Lean into it. Lean into
Okay.
it. Lean into
His
it.
javelin comes up, and you take 12 damage, and it slices you over your into your shoulder, and like you feel it cut some of the muscle on your shoulder. You take 4 strength damage and 4 dex damage,
Whoa.
which I'm pretty sure -4 is a -2 to your strength, so you get a -2 to all of your attacks and damage with strength attacks,
And
and
-2
a
to my
minus
AC.
2 to your AC and your reflex.
Yeah. That's
Right.
fine.
All right, Cellie, it's your turn.
Still vomiting blood.
I continue.
Also vomiting Baern.
Still,
I
Baron,
continue
you're
my
not at full
crawl on my belly. I feel my vomit
not full
coming up
health.
again.
He's not full
Actually,
health.
no. I feel vomit
You're
coming up.
39. You're not 42.
What? You said plus
What?
29.
Were you at 30? No, I said plus.
You're at
16 is
29.
29.
Oh, I am at 29. That is different from plus
Listen!
29.
Correct.
Just listen for once.
Wait, where? Why can't I pull
They
the
are
thing?
not the same thing. You
We
are correct.
Can do math. To reiterate.
Well, no, okay, you
In
said I
this
busted,
episode,
you said
we
I
do
busted 3
math.
healing surges. You said I busted 3 healing surges. So that's like
No,
30.
no, no.
Oh
you
my
lost
God.
three
One.
healing searches.
So,
He was being dumb. He was being dumb, and
Okay.
you made him dumber.
I
Okay.
wasn't being dumb. I was explaining to him that he should subtract 3 healing surges from his character sheet.
He should only
but he
subtract
doesn't
2.
listen. No, he's already
You
burnt
only
a
healed him
healing
twice.
surge. I healed him
Wait, he
twice.
should
He
have
healed himself
subtracted
once.
the 1 by himself. You're not making him subtract 3. He subtracted 1 by himself. You're making him subtract an additional 2.
Okay, guy. Okay, guy. Okay,
no,
guy.
man. No, man.
Oh, really, John?
Okay.
The
You know-
ground
you know
underneath
what?
you starts to crack. You feel the ship start to give way underneath your feet.
I feel like I'm hearing a big
Alan,
lack
die
of
in a
Danya.
corner somewhere already.
I hear a big lack of Danya in this argument. So everyone just
Yeah, the big lack
Take-
of Danya is you doing absolutely nothing, lying on your belly.
I'm dying. I'm dying, and it's gonna take a while for me to
No,
not
you're
be
not dying. We treated your wounds. You're not
I
dying.
can walk
You're just
over and
ill.
coup de grace you if
They
you
totally,
want.
they totally treated Baern treated your wounds. You're just being a drama queen.
Right.
Cellie the
Oh,
drama
okay.
queen.
I'm pretty
God
sure the
damn.
lookout.
Oh, yeah. No, they're definitely
perception
enraged.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a good enough perception, like maybe a 5, could see her.
John, don't worry. I took that into account. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
excuse me.
Are you
So,
yawning?
Okay.
Cellie's turn.
So,
Mm-mm.
so I start crawling some more, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up some more, but then I don't, and I'm like, oh, I must be out of blood and bodily fluids. So this is good.
Make a save. Make a save to end the nausea.
I don't know why, but I just keep getting this like image of Cellie like projectile vomiting onto one of the goblins.
Okay.
Still throwing
So
up.
you're like, you know what? I think I feel okay. I think I feel good. And then you throw up a little bit more.
Excellent.
A little bit more blood. Just streams. You like try to clench your jaws so that you don't throw up, and the vomit and blood just kind of like drips through your teeth.
Okay. I was like, okay. I think I'm okay now. I think that was the last of it. I think I can do something now.
One action. One action.
I would like to stand up and use a healing surge simultaneously.
You can do one of them.
I would like to do both.
Well, you rolled a 9 instead of a 10.
Right.
That would have allowed you to do
So-
both.
But I want to do both.
So pick one.
Do both.
I would
Wasting
use a healing surge.
Our
then.
time. You're
Are you gonna use
wasting
another healing surge
our
instead of standing
time.
up?
Yes. I can
Okay.
cast spells on my
Go ahead.
belly.
Can you?
Yes.
Pretty sure
I can
she
cast
can.
spells on my belly.
You're gonna take a -2 to hit while casting on your belly. BT dubs.
Okay, that's fine. I
Which
would
should be
also
fine.
like to, before it turns over, I like to look around and gather my, get a sense of my bearings as I'm starting to
Okay.
feel better.
Alright, so from where you are lying on the beach, vomiting up blood and attempting
Right.
to pound your chest back into shape, you look
Right.
around, you see the giant rock wall that leads down onto the beach. You see two goblins that are like walking down the rocks, and they both have bows in their hands. That's to your left. To your right, on the desiccated, the crashed ship pieces that are lying on the beach.
Mhm.
You still see Kriv on the top, and he's been pelting, like throwing these flaming bottles over the side at the goblins below. Now that you are in view, you can actually see that there are quite a few, like 4 or 5 goblins that are trying to barge their way into the ship itself and attack whatever is inside.
Whoa!
So that's
Okay.
what you can see.
Seeing Mr. Kriv, I waved to him on my belly. Hi, Mr. Kriv.
You're still on your stomach.
It's a
Yeah,
gargle
ignore
of
the
it's a
bitch.
gargle of vomit and blood. Hi, Mr. Kriv.
Sounds like a fart.
Okay.
Okay.
The two lookouts on the side of the rocks, they start to walk towards the ship a little bit. They start to split out. One of them heads towards Cellie, and as it's getting closer, draws its bow back and fires an arrow at Cellie.
Oh
Seeing someone else coming towards their kill, and the arrow, like, he shoots the arrow and it starts to curve down towards the sand, but since you're lying on the ground, it hits you right in your side. You take 13 damage.
But I'm prone, so I take like a -3 to get hit.
His hit was a 25.
Right.
So we'll go with -3, which is a 22. Which is still a hit? I'm just
Mostly.
guessing. I'm not sure. Still a hit, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
And then the second lookout, he like pulls his arrow back and like arches his bow up and fires an arrow towards Kriv, arcing over the side of the boat. 20 versus AC.
Obviously.
Okay. The arrow, you see the arrow like arc through the air, and you're like watching it come down, and it just like pierces you right through the shoulder, or like pierces you right in the chest. It doesn't go too far in, but it like gets into like the meat of your pecs, and you take 17 damage.
Okay.
Burup's turn. The goblin
Burp.
chief. He, seeing Baern in his broken armored state, wheels back his battle axe. Oh, you know what? And then he shifts towards Annie to allow the bodyguard to come in. Wheels back his battle axe and makes a wide swing towards the both of you.
Okay.
Clear.
Dude, that's not cool.
So,
Calm down.
as he does that, I wind back my mace and I fucking slap him in the face.
Why?
Cause that thing.
Getting sassy.
What is immediate vengeance?
It's a thing. It's an interrupt.
But why are you hitting him?
Cause he's hitting my friend.
No, he's hitting you and cleaving into her. It actually only counts as attack towards you.
Either way, I
I
get to
didn't think
interrupt
we were
it, so
friends.
whatever.
I thought you thought it was a drug addict.
That actually misses.
But that's sweet of you.
Well, son of a bitch.
Okay. But good try though. Alright, you attempt to like interrupt his wild like swing, and as he's like spinning his axe around behind him, he like definitely steps out of the way of your mace, and does a 25.
How the fuck does he
Where's AC?
like hit so high? Like, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it does.
Because did what you said. Half health, half AC, double damage.
Like double
Right.
damage is fine. Like double damage is fine. How does he consistently hit so high? Like
rolled
with,
six
with the
double
rolls.
damage.
With the rolls.
Because double damage.
Just good rolls, bro.
What the fuck?
And you take, Baern, you take only 7 damage, and he like hits you with the axe, and it scrapes off your armor, making a small chink in it, and like cutting through to your flesh. And then as the axe like makes its wild swing, it goes towards Annie's face and cuts her across her cheek, and you take 5 damage.
Dude, I'm gonna have a sweet scar from this. Like, that's gonna be awesome.
5 damage. Do it on your character, on the game.
Oh, okay.
Do it on
sorry.
your Ganya.
So are those two goblins back there not
How
doing
do I
anything?
help?
Alright, cancel.
What do I do?
I'll show you. Click on your character once.
Click.
Alright, go to that and press -5. There you go.
Woo! So I
Alright,
get an
Did
awesome
that bodyguard
scar.
move right here?
Sweet.
That bodyguard hasn't moved yet because it's not his turn. It's Baron's turn.
Okay.
Sweet scar from Burp Burp. Thank you, Burp Burp, for the battle wound. I will
Actually,
remember you in the future when I tell the story of my
he
sweet scar.
he like yells and calls the bodyguard in, and the bodyguard shifts 1 square towards Baron.
Thank you.
Hey, our superior goblin tactics at will. Okay, go ahead, Baron, your turn.
So I pull my mace back and I try to swing through both of them.
Alright.
He misses both times.
That's good. Okay, so you... Alright, yeah. Do you get a extra damage versus Burr Up, right?
Yeah. Plus
Plus
2.
It's equal to strength.
Plus 4 damage.
Yeah, plus 4.
Okay, so you do 13. Alright.
Yeah.
You wheel your mace back and you smash it into Burr Up, knocking him almost off balance a little bit. He looks pretty destroyed. And he falls to his knees, and then the mace follows through and hits the bodyguard.
Is he dead?
He's not dead yet.
Ooh, I get a chance at him.
He falls to his knees and drops his battle axe on the ground and like puts his hands together and starts begging.
And this is the part of the movie where suddenly everything's in slow-mo and the music stops and you just hear a boom.
Okay, so he's begging now?
He falls to the ground.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
he's begging.
Alright.
Yeah.
Call
He
your
drops his
goblins
battle
off
axe
and we'll
like, puts his hands
spare
on
you.
his head and it's just
Call your goblins off, right now.
Baron, I agree because he gave me a cool scar.
Okay.
He's. I'll tell them to leave. Just please don't kill me, please.
He has a really high-pitched voice.
We won't
I
kill
imagine
you.
it much deeper and scary.
He's a goblin. What are goblins supposed to sound like?
But
Goblins don't be like, don't kill me, please. Goblins are like, oh, please, don't kill me.
I don't
God,
know, but he's
goblins.
like, he's burp burp. I don't know.
We won't
Chris,
kill
would
you.
you rather be a
But
goblin
get in the
or
boat.
orc?
Get in the boat and stay there.
Maybe he like burps when he talks. So he's like, please don't kill me.
Those are hiccups.
Chris, would you rather be a goblin or orc?
An orc? Why would I want to be a goblin? I'm being an
Oh,
orc.
God.
If I had to choose. What kind of choice is that? Would you rather be this tiny, disgusting, rapey creature, or an awesome, giant, burly orc? I
Would you
guess
rather
I'll
be
be
a goblin or would you rather be a goblin or a troll?
a troll. Dude, trolls are fucking huge and awesome, and they regenerate. In everything, trolls
Regenerating
regenerate.
trolls. Trolls regenerate.
Do they
Also,
regenerate
they
and everything?
probably smell better.
Pretty much everything. Trolls pretty universally regenerate.
Okay,
say,
so
I don't know if
Trolls are like
regenerating.
trolls are like the lizards of the fantasy creature universe.
But don't they actually have lizard men in the fantasy creature universe?
AKA Chris.
Hey,
Isn't he a lizard man?
I'm not a
No,
lizard
not a
man.
lizard
I'm
man.
not a lizard man.
He's a dragon.
You could start
He's a
calling him
dragon.
Lizard Man.
Yes! Lizard!
I will kill
Man.
your fucking. I will kill your fucking bird and horse
Alright,
simultaneously.
Burp burp. He yells something unintelligible. Does anybody speak Goblin?
Oh, I do! I never thought I was gonna get to use my goblin. I'm really excited.
Stephanie, Jesus Christ. You need to relax.
I speak goblin!
Jesus Christ, Stephanie.
All right, he yells to the
What the fuck am I
He
language
yells something
is?
that I can understand.
yeah. He yells to the other goblins. He just yells. You're not sure if it's to the other goblins or just to whoever, but he yells for everyone to. He's just like, retreat! They've beaten us. Retreat!
And I'm like, saying goblin, I'm like, burp burp. Man, a true hero knows when to retreat. Thanks for the battle. It was awesome. Catch you on the flip side. See you later. Bye.
All right. He looks at you oddly as you're
Remember
speaking
the
Goblin to
Black
him in this
Raven.
strange dialect, and he says, "I will just take my treasure and go."
Take my what?
The treasure.
His treasure. He's just gonna take his treasure and go.
What's his treasure?
Oh,
What's your treasure?
yeah.
What's your treasure? Wait, treasure. What? What? Where's the treasure?
Thank you. And he and he and the other goblins start to scamper off. We're gonna call it the end of combat.
Wait. Treasure.
Oh, what?
Treasure?
Wait, no, stop.
Wait, Baern.
I told
What?
told what's his face to get in the boat, and he's not getting in the boat.
Treasure.
So since he's
In
not,
the boat?
I told him to get into the boat.
He's told them all to retreat, and they start to the goblins
like, all
turn
the
around
other
and
guys
start to
can
run
leave.
off.
He gets
He
in the
stays.
boat.
He stays behind. Sure.
Okay.
Go
So
ahead,
I
make
go
it up,
check
like,
on the
He
dude.
started
I go check on
sleeping,
the
and
dude.
you're
Down.
like, all right.
The dead dude.
End of
Possibly.
initiative. What is everybody doing?
I'm checking on the dude.
I made
I
an
also-
athletics check.
I'm gonna say
and I'm
that
jumping down.
since okay, yeah, go ahead, make athletics check.
17 to
You
jump down
hear
without-
creaking below your feet on the boat. Okay, and you eventually are able to pull yourself over the side and jump down as some of the boat like cracks and breaks behind you.
And I guess
The rest of the
I'll send some injuries.
goblins all begin to retreat off into the sunset.
Oh, there's a sunset, guys. It's probably really pretty.
Is that bodyguard pretty pissed at me?
So you guys only they're all pretty upset. You guys only managed to kill just him of the second group.
Just two? No, I double strike two of them.
Oh, just
Yeah.
those two, I mean. Just those two.
And they were killed by me.
Yeah, but I
What?
severely scarred one of them and like destroyed his skin
Sure.
with fire.
Shit. Why
If that makes you feel better. Sure.
if I re
Okay,
Oh shit.
After I heal myself up, I go over to interrogate Burp.
Burp, burp.
And Chris.
It did. You don't have a camera. I want to also go check out the body. What are we looking for again? We're looking for a bowler hat and special shoes, right?
High heels.
Yeah, I think so. Is that what I don't know. What are you guys looking for?
Right.
A bowler hat.
I
and
go over
special
to
shoes.
Burp and start interrogating him. I also take his battle axe away from him.
I lie on the
That's not very
floor and
He
start
dropped his battle
channeling
axe.
energy around me.
I take his battle
Okay.
axe and add it to my.
I check on the guy and see if he's dead.
He is not dead, but he is damn close.
Okay, I am immediately
Save the
treating
man.
his wounds like fuck.
Okay, you can attempt to treat his wounds to keep him alive, but still unconscious.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
22.
that's good. Alright, so you like treat his wounds, you bandage up. He looks pretty beaten up. He has like I'm gonna say your heal check is to check him as well as you're treating his wounds. It doesn't look like any of his wounds were actually caused by him being like in a shipwreck. A lot of his wounds and stuff are cuts, and there are some small, like some of his fingers and stuff are like bludgeoned, like they've been pounded, and he has like he's like cuts on his face and on his chest, and his fingers and hands look like they've been bludgeoned. So you can determine that the wounds that he has weren't actually from a shipwreck, and that they were from other means. Like something else did this to him, possibly the goblins.
Did Burp Burp do this
Is
to
there
you?
anything special
That
about this
Burp.
battle?
Mm-mm.
No, it's just a battle axe.
Okay. I go up to Burp and I say, "So, you like beating up humans and pillaging ships?"
I was told I could leave. I was told no harm would come to me
Okay, do I hear him saying
if I
this?
surrendered.
I
You hear
you
him
fuck
yelling.
off. You're healing.
You hear him yelling inside of the ship.
Okay, I never said you could
He's-
leave. I just said you're not gonna die.
You heard the
The second
dwarf.
thing he said was, I was told no harm would come to me if I surrendered.
Okay.
You heard the dwarf. No harm will come to you. You answer our questions, we'll let you go.
What? No, we're not letting him go.
I'm bluffing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, roll a bluff.
I need to find the modifier. Hang on.
What's his motive? Wisdom?
23.
20? Done.
Alright, he's like, what questions?
We're looking for a bowler hat and some shoes that may have been on the ship. Have you seen them?
We find no helmets or boots. We find nothing.
He suddenly
Think
became
along
like
the beaches.
a
So
little
what was that
tiny.
treasure that you said you found?
Just treasure. Just monies. Nothing special.
Monies? How much monies are we talking here?
Money, money, money.
You don't take monies. My monies. I find monies.
I draw my blade and I use an intimidate.
All right.
Get my intimidate. Do you see this
Okay.
blade? This blade I coated with a special little poison I got from a nice little alchemist. Now, I sink this into
He
your
starts
body.
screaming. He's like, no poison, burr up, no.
I run towards
So
the
why don't you
screaming.
tell us where the monies is?
Ah! Crib, what are you doing? To
Annie, fuck
the
off.
work?
Haven't even
What?
touched them. So you see this blade? This blade's poisoned. I won't touch you with this poison blade if you tell Mr. Kriv where the money's is.
Kriv, no
You
killing the
gotta do
goblin.
the good cop, bad cop thing.
I never said I was killing the goblin.
Okay, just don't kill him.
And I'm kind of bluffing the
Your
bluffing the
friend-
Baern.
Your friend say no kill. I no die. I don't do. I surrender. You have weapons. I have nothing.
Am I your friend? Am I your friend you just talked to? No, I'm not your friend. I'm the guy with the large pointy sword. So tell us
Burp,
where the
burp, I'm
shinies
your
are.
friend. You can tell me anything.
Okay,
Tell me
so
where the shinies are, and we'll leave alone.
so
Burp,
how
burp, you gave me a cool
dying
scar,
is the guy
so-
right now?
He is not. He's no. You bandaged him up. He is stable. He is not. Like you can't. You do not. Your healing, your first aid, does not possess the ability to.
Well, yeah, I know. I
magically
mean,
heal
like,
him.
is he gonna fall apart if I pick him up and start moving
No.
him?
He's stable.
Okay.
He's still unconscious. He's like going in and out of consciousness.
Okay.
And just kind of like as he goes in, he just kind of like looks around and then like just falls back into unconsciousness. And but he's stable. You've like bandaged up his cuts and splinted his fingers and stuff. So he seems as though you can probably move him without him falling apart.
Okay. So I pick him up and I take him under the boat
Oh,
where
bro,
there's a little
where's
bit
the
of shade,
shinies?
so he's out of the sun. And then I go over with
Oh,
Crib.
that's nice of you.
Burp, where's the shinies?
I'll give you some of my shinies. You take some, and I take rest. And he like
Fine, you take rest. Put the shinies on the table and walk away.
This conversation, if I just
doesn't-
continue.
Nah.
I'm
he,
talking
like,
to the
pulls-
fucking goblin.
You
That
have to rape him.
you want to rape.
I'm not gonna rape him. He gives me the shinies. Leave him alone.
He pulls out one gem and he like puts the gem on the table and then like kind of like cowers up
There's a table?
and puts his he puts
Okay,
it on the ground.
go
He
rest,
puts the gem
Burp.
on the
We
ground.
have more questions later. Alright, I'll go to pick up the gem. And inspect it.
As he picks up the gem, burp burp, bangs him upside the head.
He draws a dagger from his back and stabs you in the face. No. He just kind of like curls up in a corner and he's just golluming right now. Just you say you not hurt Burp. Why you lie?
After I take the
Why
gem-
you lie?
After I take the gem, I take out some rations and I give him to him. Eat up.
Okay. And as soon as
You
Crib
were so mean,
like
Darius.
stops torturing him, I go up to Burrow and start to treat his wounds.
I didn't torture him!
I sure you didn't, Crib.
You didn't torture him.
I didn't
You just
torture
gave
him!
time.
I interrogated
So
him!
yeah, I do the
He
thing to the
doesn't
guy.
eat your food. He just kind of looks at it. You do a thing to him?
Well, yeah, I go to heal him and stuff.
Okay. He fight way. He doesn't like you touching him. He doesn't enjoy the physical contact of you touching him. And he's just kind of like, no,
Goblin,
no.
Goblin,
As
you have cuts everywhere. They're everywhere. Let me fix them.
you do this.
Yeah.
You give cuts.
Now let me fix them.
All right, and he allows you to mend his wounds.
Okay.
He's no longer bloodied. John,
gonna
there's,
make-
no,
I'm
there's
gonna go
only
off.
2 extra dead goblins.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take these goblins' right ears, then I'm gonna
Okay.
go head back towards the other
All right,
goblins
you
with
go
theirs.
over to the goblins
Along the way,
that are like dying. You can only get one of the ears. The other one, the ship itself is like kind of crumpled in on him, and all that's left is like his feet are sticking out from underneath like this crumple of broken wood and stuff. One of the goblins you're able to
Okay,
Annie
that's
killed,
fine.
you're able to take the ear off of.
You
Uh,
didn't
I'll
kill
head
him. I
off
killed him.
and I find Cellie, I guess.
Okay.
Can they really be proper trophies
Baron,
if you didn't kill them?
are able to successfully just like bandage him up, make sure he stops bleeding and stuff. He's still extremely frightened. He doesn't know. He just wants to leave. He just wants to go home. And he just keeps saying, "I go home. I go home. I know no attack. You take weapon. I go home. You take shinies. I leave." What are you guys doing?
Oh.
I say,
I
okay,
go-
bye, burp burp.
No,
I
no,
will-
No.
Talk amongst yourselves because I have to pee. Be right
Burp
back.
burp.
I say, bye, burp burp. I will tell your story when I tell everyone about my awesome scar on my cheek.
No, burp burp.
So
You're
you
not
will be
leaving.
remembered forever in legend.
Okay, so you've done a lot of bad things, burp burp. So now I need to teach you to be good. So you're gonna come with us.
I'm
What?
Cellie, what the fuck are you doing on the ground, and why is there an arrow on you?
Are we gonna like golem him?
Mr. Crave,
Make him
thank
fall
God you're
down
here.
on a
I think I
ledge?
was poisoned,
Actually.
Mr. Crave.
You weren't poisoned, you just failed. You probably have some cracked ribs here. I guess I'll perform a heal check.
What? No, it wasn't just cracked ribs, Mr. Crave. I've cracked some ribs before. This wasn't just cracked ribs. I was definitely poisoned.
Okay, here, eat some food.
I
Sit back
take
and
the food.
relax.
I eat it.
Okay.
I sit back and I relax. Thanks, Mr.
So,
Crib.
you know-
I'm glad we're BFFs.
You know
Okay,
that all
now
that
take some
blood
time.
and
I'm gonna
vomit
go
is on
cut
your
off the
robes.
goblin's ears.
I have extra
Your
robes.
beautiful, beautiful robes.
I
You have extra
I have
robes?
extra
Where do you
robes.
get extra robes?
Because every time I see
You
robes,
lose
I
an ear.
take them and I put them on and I
lose
keep
an
my
ear.
extra robes.
You lose an
Okay.
ear. You lose an ear.
Alright, I'm back.
You-
Okay, I told
Okay, so
Burp
what are you
Burp
guys
that
doing?
he's been bad, so now I need to teach him to be good, so he's gonna come with us.
And
Okay,
then
I
Crib
go over to
fed
this
me
collection of
and
goblins.
assisted me in sitting up.
I go over to
You've
this
already-
group of goblins, all these goblins, and start hacking off all their right ears.
You've already taken them.
So how many
At the
ears
end
do I
of
have
last
total?
game, you've taken all the ears.
I thought there were a lot of
He
bitching.
took
I didn't
most
remember
of
how
the
much
ears
I
last
kept.
game. He didn't take all of them.
I'm just gonna say I got 9 ears.
You were not even in the whole
Nine.
last game.
Nine's fine. You have 9
Alright,
ears.
alright, Stephanie. Alright.
Okay, so
You
do
left like 10 minutes in.
We have 15.
Alright.
We have 15 minutes left. Do you guys search any? Like, what are you guys doing with the wreckage itself and with the goblins?
I still
First,
need to
I'm going to
recuperate
walk
Are you
back
guys,
before...
I
over
assume you guys are gonna
I
like
make some
search
major
through the
decisions.
wreckage and trying to find anything. Are
Yeah,
you
if
gonna
they
search
if
the
they try and
goblins or
leave,
no?
I'm gonna tell them to stay at the wreckage. But for now, I'm still sitting and recuperating.
Right.
I
You
go over
have
to Cellie,
successfully
I pick her up,
recuperated.
and I bring her over
I'm
to
searching.
everyone.
Search.
Okay,
Search.
I
Search. Search.
I maneuver and get on Crib's back so he can give me a pigback ride.
Search.
Okay, Annie, you
I
you
sigh
start
and I carry
wandering
the bitch
through the
over.
wreckage and start searching through stuff. So, roll a search check or perception check since there's no more search check because it's 4E stuff.
There's no search check.
Sure
What the fuck?
thing, DM.
Search checks in 3.5 though.
Yep, sure.
3.5 has all the checks. It has all the checks.
Yeah, because 3.5.
Yeah,
is
that's
better
why
game.
we should be playing that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's.
Bam, 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 21. What do I find?
All right, as you're searching through the wreckage itself, you find
Yeah.
a half full. You find a keg, like these small kegs that have lamp oil in them. A few of them. You estimate about 15 flasks worth of lamp oil.
Okay.
You find 3 bottles of wine,
Sweet.
5 coils of silk rope. They're all
Sweet.
about 50 foot each.
Sweet.
And then you find 11, or I'm sorry, you find 5 2-ounce jars of good ink. So there's
Sweet.
5 of these little jars of ink,
Sweet.
like very very good ink. And
There's
then
only-
you also find 3, and as you're searching through, you find a small chest, and inside the chest has 3 alchemist flasks of alchemist fire.
What? The
Stuff
fuck?
that we still haven't used yet.
The,
Do I find any gnome powder?
No.
Damn it.
21's not good enough for gnome powder. That's really well hidden. Okay, do you search? Anybody search the goblins themselves?
Yeah,
Okay, so-
when I chopped off the ears, I'll do a search on the goblins.
So after I've treated Burp Burp's wounds, I go ahead and pull out a piece of rope and I start to tie him up so he's like held captive. And while I'm
How
tying
can
him
you
up,
teach
I'm
him how
also
to be
inspecting
good while
him.
he's tied up? How can you teach him how to be good if you're tying him up?
Wait, I found 5 silk ropes, 5 inks, 3 wine, 3 alchemist fire. Am I missing anything?
5 silk ropes, 3 wines,
5 inks.
5 2-ounce bottles of ink that are yeah, 5 2-ounce bottles of ink and 3 alchemist fire.
Sweet.
Alright,
I
I'll
know
take
how I'm
10 to
doing
search all the
this.
goblins.
Okay, you take a 10, you search the goblins. You find split between the lot of them, you're able to find about 18 gold, 31 silver, and 76 copper. Just like split throughout the lot of all of the goblins that have been killed. You also find on the bodyguard, you find a small gem.
Okay. I put all that in a pouch and I carry it back.
Alright. Okay, so you guys are all standing around the ship itself. What are you doing? Annie, you've successfully you've searched throughout the ship, found what you could find, and you are now come back out to Baern, who is tying up Burrup.
I
much to
have
his disapproval.
already stashed the alchemist fire away in my bag. No one saw me, right? Because I did it like while I was searching.
No, nobody saw you.
Oh
grab
yeah,
it.
then I stash all of that stuff in my bag then.
Just
I
the
did see
alchemist
it, but I
fire.
don't say anything.
That's meta as shit, bro.
Meta.
Just the
It's
alchemist fire.
fine.
Everything else is straight up in the open.
That is
I see
so
Mr.
fucking
Kriv,
meta.
but I don't say anything because I'm on his back.
If it makes you feel better, I don't intend to use it. I intend to trade it for gnome powder.
Annie comes out from underneath the ship with 5 visible coils of silk rope and a bunch of bottles of wine.
And some
That's
inks.
what you can see, and some bottles of ink.
I'm like,
I
hey guys,
take a
this is what I
bottle of
found.
I take a bottle of wine and say, let's relax for a little bit, then figure out what to do.
You
Ooh,
guys
wine.
can have the wine.
Where'd you get wine?
I found
Looks
it in
like
the
Annie
boat
found
'cause
it.
I'm cool.
Oh, can I have that?
Yeah.
No, Miss
Yeah.
Mr.
Okay.
Baern, you need to be like interrogating stuff. You got no time to drink.
We have
Oh,
one
no,
alcoholic,
we're done
one drug
interrogating
addict,
them. We
one...
just need to teach them to be good now.
one
Like,
dumbass,
we don't have to interrogate
one
anyone.
What?
Um,
You guys can each take a silk rope and an ink. Cellie, I was thinking maybe we could get the extra ink, 'cause since he's all like bookish and stuff. And I was thinking maybe Kriv could get the extra rope since he's all like, I don't know, thinks he wants to climb trees and stuff. So, yeah.
I'm just strong. That's it.
I'm glad
So
that
fine,
you're being
I'll have the
nice
rope.
and dividing up the goods, and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna keep all the stuff I have. And now that she hid something, I'm hitting everything. You fucking bastard.
I was
Meta.
joking, goddamn.
Meta as fuck.
Do y'all agree with my division or no? Or does someone else want the extra
Yeah,
silk
that's
rope?
fine.
Whatever you say,
Well,
Annie. Annie, did you
If he
find any
doesn't want
books?
the rope, I'll take the rope because I use the rope a lot.
You
Annie,
want my
did you find
rope?
any books?
I would like
I
to.
only thought
Annie,
Kriv, 'cause he all like, I want to climb stuff.
Annie,
I will take one, and I'll
Annie,
give the
Annie.
bonus to Baern.
Okay, so
Yeah.
everybody gets an extra silk rope, and Baron
Excellent.
gets 2.
Yeah.
There's only 3 bottles of wine, so divide that up as you may.
I don't want wine, so you guys can take it.
Okay,
I
so
will take
I
yours.
took a
take
bottle.
bottles of wine.
So I get one,
And-
Kriv gets one, and Cellie can't have any because she needs to recover
everybody
stuff.
gets a bottle of bottle
no, I
of
want the
ink,
wine.
except for Cellie.
Who gets 2?
Cellie gets 2.
Wait, who got the extra rope? Baern?
Baron.
Baron.
Okay.
Okay.
Annie, did you find any books? Books.
Kriv also
No,
has
but
a
I found
large
you ink.
bag, a large
Excellent.
bag of money and jewels.
Ink is good.
Yep, staying with Kriv.
I'm still on Mr. Kriv's back, so I will direct Mr. Kriv further into the ship. Go, Mr. Kriv. We need to find some stuff.
Fine.
Okay.
So I carry the loudmouth inside.
Alright. As Admiral Kriv is carrying me around, I attempt
I swear to God.
I attempt to concentrate and focus on a sort of magical presence within the ship.
Alright, you do not detect anything magical besides for Annie's bow, Kriv's mace, and your wand. Those are the only magical things that you find.
Magic!
Okay. Mr.
Oh,
Kriv,
Annie,
I feel like
you
the inside of the
haven't-
ship might be a bit of a letdown.
You haven't tested your bow yet, so you're not sure what the actual extra magical effects on your bow
What
are.
do you mean I haven't tested? I've been using it.
Yeah, but I forgot to tell you what they were, so you still have to test it.
Like,
How do I test it besides using it?
I
you
don't know,
use it.
just try to find out if it can do anything extra special. and
Alright, I start
shooting.
shaking my bow and I'm like, bow, what did you do?
Alright, you notch an arrow and you pull the arrow back, and as you do, the green on the little arrows that are notched in the bow, you know how I said the bow itself is like these arrows notched in them that kind of like lead to the handhold. They're green and they like glow green. As you pull the arrow back, the green drains out of the arrows that are in the actual the wood of the bow, and it looks like they drain into the arrow that you notch back, and it turns the arrow bright green, like luminescent green.
So I got bioluminescence power.
Okay, so
Is
what
it
what it
bio,
does
or is it just magic? Because I'm pretty sure the arrow is not living.
magic.
It's bio magiluminescent.
Okay, that works, I guess.
Straight up magic. It's just 100% magic.
Okay.
So
Thanks for clarifying that.
the bow, what it does is... Shit, I have to find it again. I'm pretty sure what it does is... Okay, so when you shoot the arrow that you have notched up, once per day, you may fire a... a luminescent bolt into an enemy. Until the end of your next turn, that bolt or that arrow will stay glowing in that enemy, and any of your allies that attack that enemy can roll twice on attack rolls and use either result.
What?
Right.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Well, along with all the other stuff that a normal +1 or a normal like magic bow does. So your criticals do an extra 1d6 damage, and whenever you crit, that enemy grants combat advantage until the end of your next turn as well. And the action itself, the power, is a free action, and it only procs, or you only allow it to proc when you actually hit an enemy using the weapon. So it's not wasted if you miss.
I'm not writing this all down, so you can print that off for me. That'd be great. Thanks.
It's on your character sheet. Noob.
Is it really?
Yeah, sure is.
Where? I'll look for it later.
New character sheet's on there. Okay. We
Is
are
that
getting close to the end. So what are you guys gonna do to end out this session?
Okay.
Okay, kill bro.
No, don't kill Burpo.
You're gonna go kill who?
We need to teach him to be
Alright,
good.
so you go over and kill Burp.
What? No, what? No! Like,
Coup de grace.
no!
That's the episode, everyone.
Kriv!
Yep.
Kriv, why? We were gonna teach him to be good, and then we are gonna have a goblin friend.
I'm kidding. God
Oh,
damn it,
okay,
Crave.
okay.
God.
Are you sure?
Just-
you're
you-
gonna be good?
Huh?
You sure you're gonna teach him to be good?
You want to use the
I'm
rope as a
gonna
leash?
try to teach him to be
your
good.
new pet goblin?
He's not a pet, he's just a guy, and I want to teach him to be good. Because right now
Wait,
he's bad,
If
and
Mr. Baern gets a pet, I want a pet too.
You
He's
have
not
a
a pet.
fucking
Fuck up.
horse.
Huh? I don't have a horse. What the fuck?
Yes, you do, ass.
You have a horse?
you
I
have
have
a
a
horse.
rented
Why? The
horse.
fucking
You have
retard.
you have a
I have a
horse.
rented
It's a
horse.
really shitty horse. But you
Right.
have a horse.
You paid for it.
You
You
did.
I
paid
have
for
the better
it.
horse.
I want like a familiar, like Mr. Crib's little like goblin thing.
Then roll a wizard,
I have a
bitch.
familiar, right?
This goblin is extremely unruly and about 4 feet tall, so almost as tall as Baern.
Yeah. But I weigh like twice as much as he does, so it's okay.
Sure.
And I can kill him.
Don't kill him. We need
He's
him
gonna
I
for
can.
stuff.
He's gonna golem the fuck out of you. If
Maybe.
you fall asleep, he's gonna smash you.
Oh,
He's
God,
just
fuck
Hey, you don't
man.
got a golem
he's just gonna
pet.
smash you in the
God,
head.
fuck Gollum.
Guys, I say we all just like sleep here for the night. I mean, we got this like sweet boat that we can just like
That's
hang out
broken.
in.
This is
that's
not
covered in
an
water.
advantageous place to sleep.
Yeah.
Why don't
like,
we
it-
go back to the
okay,
woods?
look, like
We should
Burburp's
climb back
gang,
up the hill.
Burburp's gang is still here.
Why don't we just let Burp Burp go? I don't understand why we're holding on to him.
Because he's gonna
We're,
do
like,
bad
goleming
things
him.
if we just
Mr.
let him
Baern
go.
wants to have
Like,
sex
we
with
can't
it,
just let him do
maybe.
bad things.
Mr.
Why are
Baern
you
wants to have
so
sex with
rapey,
it.
Baron?
Huh? I'm not rapey. Like,
Why are you so goddamn rapey?
I'm not rapey. Like,
There's no
look,
reason Mr. Baern to be so obsessed with him other than to have sex with it.
What
so
the hell? No, man. What? No.
God
Goblins are gross. No. Okay. Look.
Okay,
see,
he
I
is
get
not.
quite obsessed,
He is not
Mr.
your
Baron.
Gollum to your Frodo. For fuck's sake.
No, that's fine. Look.
You're not
look.
putting.
I told him I wouldn't kill him if he would just call his shit off. He called his shit off, so now I can't kill him, but I can't leave him here because then he'll do bad things and he'll kill more people. So I have to take him
So
with me.
I'll kill
after-
him. God, solve the problem.
What?
Way to have faith.
No, look, man, you can't kill him because I told him he wouldn't die.
Okay, you can try and tame your pet. If he's not tamed in 3 days, I'm putting him down.
3 days? Okay, Burp. Did you hear
Got
all that?
3 days.
You have 3 days to get your shit together.
I am no pet.
No, I know you're not a
Fucking
pet,
are
man.
now for this pedophilic dwarf.
I point Mr. Criv towards Mr. Baern and his little thing, and then I tap the
Well, you
goblin
can be a
on the head
warrior,
and I
but
say,
you gotta just be a good warrior, and you can't be a bad warrior.
Burp, you
understand?
behave
I
like you
said,
can
"Mr.
grab your
Goblin."
shiny.
Mr. Goblin, apparently you are now Mr. Baron's pet.
You're
Make
not
sure
my
he
pet.
doesn't try
I
and make
just
you
need
touch his special
to teach
spot.
you to be good, and then I can let you go. But you have to be good first.
Oh, night, Burp. Remember to keep your butthole tight. Alright, that's the end of the episode, everyone.
Burp. I'm
You
sorry.
call the end of the episode,
Baron does not have
motherfucker.
more faith in you.
Remember,
Is it not
Mr.
9:30?
Goblin, that you don't get to be good by touching Mr. Baron's special spot.
Baron needs
If
little
he
George
tells you
Michael in
that,
his
that's a
life.
lie.
He is
Gotta have
terrifying.
faith.
Every time you guys say something about how Baron is gonna rape him, he gets less and less inclined to actually listen to the things that Baron tells him. I'm keeping a tally of these things.
I haven't said anything except that Baron needs more faith.
So we now have Alan's prestidigitation counter and Kayudo's rape counter.
Right.
And my drug counter! Yay!
Yay, Steph.
Yeah, you're a fucking drug addict. You are a fucking drug addict.
Yay!
Alright,
drugs.
so I guess that's the end. Are you guys sleeping here, or are you guys gonna start heading back?
Yeah,
I
sleeping
wanna know
boat.
this
I'm gonna tie Burp
No,
in
we're
the
not
corner.
sleeping in the boat. We're not sleeping in the boat.
What do you
we
do?
gotta
Oh,
go,
no.
We gotta
We
go
need
back
to
up
leave.
and
We need
get
to
higher
leave. That's
ground.
right. Okay, yeah, we need to
We need to leave
leave.
here and get higher ground. Then we
So
can sleep.
let's go back. Like, head back toward town.
Go into the woods. Let's go into the woods. Stop. Let's tend to the guy's
Wait,
wounds. Make
I
sure he's
think we
alright in
need
the
to
morning.
take the half-dead man with us. I mean, I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
we're
that-
taking
that-
him
that's
with
what
us.
we're coming
for
We're
something.
taking him with us.
Are we
Okay.
coming for something? Like a pair of boobies or
yeah.
something?
Pair of shoes
Yeah,
and a
they're
hat.
not here. So maybe this guy knows where
They're
they
like
are.
magic
Maybe
hat
Burp actually
shoes.
knows.
Like, one of them should know.
okay.
So I'm
So
gonna take Cellie
Burp,
off
burp.
my back. I'm gonna go get this guy, put him
What?
on
No,
my back,
no,
and then
Mr.
we go.
Criv. No, we'll drag him.
I'm not carrying
but I
you
wanna be
both.
carried.
Um,
Mr.
Fine.
Criv, you're
Why do we
super
Stay on
put
my
him
strong.
back.
in
I'll
the
carry
fort?
him in my arms.
We're gonna end here.
Okay,
You know
bye!
what? Actually, we'll give it a few more seconds just so I can tell you guys that there is enough wood and rope around here for you guys to make a stretcher if you need to.
No, but because Mr. Baron and Mr. Criv are both really, really strong, so they can carry all the things.
What
So
if we
let's
put
I don't
put
the
mean
man
it,
on
I
the
don't mean
horse?
it in the fact that they are not strong enough to carry a person on a stretcher. I mean it's the fact where this person is multiple stab, cut, and
right, he's probably gonna die. So we should probably make a
it's
stretcher.
probably
Make the
a
stretcher.
stretcher isn't just so two people can carry a person. A stretcher is so that you keep a person stable in movement while you carry them.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Mr.
Let's do that.
Baron should
Next
also probably
week.
make a leash for his thing then.
No,
Yeah,
I've already
seriously.
tied
Put
him
a fucking
up.
leash on that bitch.
He doesn't need a
Let's
leash.
make-
I
let's
just need to
make a
put the
list of
rope
things-
on his hands, and then like have like a rope.
Yeah,
To
you
guide him
you've
with.
already tied him up. He has
Right.
he has rope on his hands.
Right.
And you
Are you
have-
also
Make
gonna
sure to
make
tie up
him,
his legs.
Are you also
Make sure
gonna
to
make
tie
him
up
a
his legs
gimp
or
He has
he's the
to
outfit?
actual
walk.
Like from
suspension.
He has to
Fiction?
walk.
He already has partially a gimp outfit. It's like a black leather now that it's charred and burnt.
Mhm, mhm.
So it's
Yeah, so
partially a
Baron's
gimp
into
outfit
that.
already. So Baron, I mean, it's close. It's almost the gimp outfit that you want.
Mr. Baron, you're kind of weird.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
she's just got weird.
So.
Okay, bye, guys!
Okay.
All right, so that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're not watching live,
Yay.
check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/drunkdnd. YouTube. YouTube.com/drunkdnd.
Everything /
Everything
drunk
else. Twitch.com. Twitch.tv/drunkdnd.
The whole stuff. The whole
Every
stuff
Friday,
is like
8
on the
PM.
thing.
EST. Come watch us. Do
Except next
stupid
Friday
stuff
because
and
I will
make
not be
stupid
here
hand
unless you
gestures.
decide to do an episode without me, which is also fine.
And,
We're gonna kill you.
We're gonna punch Baron because he is full of shit, And
I'm actually
even
not
if he's
full of
not gonna be
shit, it's
here,
just
I'm
I'm not
slashing
gonna
his
be here.
tires, and he's not going to the.
It doesn't
airport.
matter if I
Nice.
can't drive my own car because Nate is gonna drop me off.
No one cares, Baron. No
So-
one fucking cares. Just shut
Yeah,
up. Just
okay.
stop.
Thanks
Yay.
for listening.
Yay, thanks for
See you guys
listening.
next
Yeah, good
week.
night. Yeah,
Bye,
Have a
guys.
good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, bye.
Outro music, go.
Go, go, go.
You're still playing if you're going to Louisiana.
That's fine.
You don't have to say that.
I mean, that's fine, but like I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah, just put your feet on it. Okay. And make sure the screen. Okay.
You guys want
Yeah.
Yes.
I killed them, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there.
Do you want to split the XP up that way? By killing?
We all